Welcome back, friends, with another movie reaction. Today we're watching Wonka, and we already watched Gene Wilder and Johnny Depp's versions of Willy Wonka. You can check out those movie reactions on my channel. And now we're here for Timothée Chalamet's Wonka. He seems a little too young to have closed down his plant for 20 years and reopened it, so it'll either be stretching believability or it's a prequel. Let's find out. Full reaction's gonna be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like and let's get started. Hey, it's the guy from Lies of P.
After 7, I've got 12 silver sovereigns in my pocket, and a hat full of dreams.
A hat full of dreams?
Had a dozen silver
Go ahead.
sovereigns, now I'm summoned down to 10. The finest.
Oh!
I've got 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god!
6 silver sovereigns in my and a hat full of dreams.
He's in his own little world.
No daydreaming.
No daydreaming? Really? That can't... What?
So they say.
So they say.
They didn't
Oh, the little...
it would be so
Nice.
stressful.
Already a master inventor? He keeps a lot in that hat.
You're not planning on sleeping there, are you, son?
Oh, it's just for a night. By this time tomorrow, I plan to have made my fortune.
By this time tomorrow, you'll be frozen solid.
That'd be ridiculous. Ooh.
Ah!
Perhaps
Well, damn.
A little cold for camping. Thank you, Mrs. Scrubbit. You and your husband have been so kind to me.
Husband.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm holding on to someone. Bathroom is one sovereign a night, but you don't have to pay till 6 tomorrow. Does that give you enough time to earn a few pennies?
More than enough, Mrs. Scrubbit.
Now,
That's
sign it,
nice.
We're all done.
I think. What about the fine text?
The small print.
Yeah!
Thank you, Noodle, that'll do.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
And he incorporated it into his own little thing. Oh, don't bonk him!
That all seems to be in order.
It does?
Welcome to Scrubby.
Oh, wait.
I've been looking for you.
Uh-oh.
I want to teach you a lesson, you miserable little bookworm. You know what you did, you brat.
Oh, man. The heck?
An incredible edible. An unbeatable eatable. The rest of this world. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it. I give to you a hover chocolate.
The what?
Chocolate will levitate and float.
Whoa. Other chocolate makers don't look happy.
Yes, Mr. Slugworth.
Call the police.
Very good, sir.
That's Slugworth.
What an honor. Ever since I was a little boy.
Oi.
It's quite a handshake.
It's a business handshake.
They're delicious.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not just chocolate, is it?
They seem to be enjoying it.
That of all the chocolate I have ever tasted,
This is the worst.
is without doubt the absolute 100% worst.
Ooh.
Wait, the worst?
The worst.
A good chocolate should be simple, plain, uncomplicated.
Whereas this, with all its bells and whistles, well, it's just...
They see him as a competitor.
I'm gonna hate what happens next.
Oh. Yeah.
Who in their right mind wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Everyone.
Who's for Haversaw? Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity. Welcome, boys.
That's the hover chocolate.
Key Michael Key.
Regrettably obliged to move you on and to confiscate your earnings.
Hey, what are you doing?
Don't worry, it's going to a good cause. Sick
What?
kids or something. Rules is rules.
Can you at least leave me a sovereign? Believe you said a sovereign?
For
What?
the room, yes, but you have incurred a few extras during the
Oh my
meeting
God.
with ourselves. Cocker Warm and his ex.
It's Spirit Airlines all over again.
Did you happen to use the minibar
There's a minibar?
Mini bar of soap.
by the sink?
I might have, briefly.
Mini bar of soap.
Even blink. 10,000 sovereigns.
10,000. Oh. Well, Jeez.
Found ourselves in need of a cheap place to stay and neglected to read the small print.
One moment of stupidity followed by endless.
That can't hold up in court.
Third marriage. That contract is watertight.
If you're not here at roll call, Mrs. Scrubbit will call the police. They'll bring you right back, and she'll charge you $1,000 for the inconvenience.
What the heck?
Yeah. All right, everybody,
Yeah.
back to work. Come up really high until it's nearly dry. Scrub, scrub.
Scrub, scrub. So he's gonna get these people out of this, right?
You can't read, can you?
I focus my studies almost exclusively on chocolate.
I see.
Everything else, I've relied on the kindness of strangers.
You've got a bed.
Wait.
How much do you owe them?
10,000.
Count yourself lucky. I owe 30.
What?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
I don't know. I've never had any.
Never had?
You never even.
No.
Yeah, a lot of people actually haven't.
Still no.
Made of condensed thunderclouds and liquid sun.
What? Where did you source these
Helps
ingredients?
to see that faint ray of hope beyond the didn't have a lot of money. Each week she brought home one cocoa bean. And by the time my birthday came around, it was enough to make a single bar of chocolate.
It so happens. I do know a little secret. What is it?
I tell you, when you're older, you get to sleep. And when you do share chocolate with the world, I'll be right there beside you.
Promise?
Soon after, she fell sick. And before I knew it, all I had left was her bar of chocolate.
And it's gone stale. Wow.
Here, try one.
It's gonna blow her freaking mind. That doesn't even look like chocolate anymore.
Would you like to have all the chocolate you can eat every day the
Wow.
rest of your life?
A lifetime supply?
A lifetime supply.
What would I have to do?
Find a golden ticket.
Are you crazy? Mrs. Scrubbit's like a hawk. She keeps her beady eye on everything that comes in and out of the wash house except...
Except.
Huh. No, it's nothing.
Okay.
Huh.
Double hung. That's not nothing. That's the silver lining.
One time she dropped her guard was when this aristocrat came into the laundry. He was only asking for directions, but she was all over him like a rash. It was
Oh.
disgusting.
Ugh. Light bulb.
Huh?
Double huh.
A double huh?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Oh yeah?
150 of these since my last confession.
What?
Temptation is very
Mr. Bean.
I brought my invoice. One
It's-
chocolatier moved on for the
What?
usual fee.
Frickin' chocolate cartel.
Baby.
He only charges a sovereign a chocolate, so anyone can afford them.
Uh-huh. Poors.
You know,
The poor.
I've just been a little bit...
So comically ridiculous.
If he attempts to sell chocolate in this town again, he is liable to meet with a little accident.
In which he dies.
Yeah, no, I
Subtext, yes.
100 of your favorites. Sorry, I'm afraid it's no.
Trying to bribe him with chocolate.
700 boxes.
700.
That's a lot of chocolate.
No, no, no.
Keep your wretched chocolates. 1,800 boxes. Oh.
Damn.
She's madly in love with you.
Mrs. Scrubbit.
Messing with him.
You want to make her sigh? Tell me. Show her some thigh.
If it rhymes, it must be true.
Blimey. That looks exactly like...
Mr. Bleacher.
Are you telling me Bleacher is a Bavarian aristocrat?
Ooh. Ooh.
Move your hair.
Baby.
Look at that thigh. Oh my god.
Brand new contraption of my creation. An innovation
Nice.
in longification. Scrub, scrub.
Scrub, scrub.
Tiddles want to spend all his time. You see this? And we're gonna be.
What?
What's going on, Willie?
Not again.
Where are the
What?
chocolates?
They've been stolen.
By who?
Little orange man.
The Oompa Loompa?
Little orange man
You sound insane right now.
No, you didn't.
comes in the dead of the night and he steals all my chocolate. I
require the milk of a giraffe.
A giraffe?
Okay, fine. As a matter of fact, there's one at the zoo. They're not gonna let you just walk in there and milk it.
Yeah.
What is it?
From zoo management, recognition of your years of service.
What?
Called a big night out. A single chocolate that perfectly mimics a night on the town. It's when he hits the layer of whiskey fudge, he'll get emotional.
That happened fast.
Finally, some old pork from the back of the cupboard. Let's go.
Wow.
No, let's go.
She's like, how the heck?
Ah, giraffe.
Yeah, no. Learn to read.
You've got to learn how to read.
Why?
You're nearly eaten by a tiger?
I've nearly been eaten by a lot of things. And none of them got more than a nibble.
Okay, man.
Okay, I learned how to read.
Yeah. Good idea.
You sure can be silly, Willie.
I suppose that's Trudel.
Silly Willy.
Trudel?
That doesn't work, does it?
No.
Nothing rhymes in Noodle. Where'd you get
Caboodle.
that name, anyway?
It's all I have from my real parents. And for Noodle. Or Nora. Or Nina. Or nothing at all.
Can't you trace the owner?
I don't think I've tried. She'd be waiting there for me at the door. And I'd run into her arms. She'd give me this big hug like she'd never let me go.
Nothing stupid about that.
Isn't there?
I'm not gonna let you rot in that wash house forever.
You promise?
I could do better than that.
Pinky promise.
I pinky promise.
I kind of forgot to be sad.
Doodle. Doodle. Scroodle. Your moodle. Whoa. Oh, what a line.
Wonka!
Whoa.
Do not sell chocolate in this town!
He can't hear.
You got it?
Not really, I'm afraid. Oh, so you got a mouth on you, huh, Candyman?
I said...
He can't hear you.
I have water in my ears.
Oh,
Duh.
yeah, that,
Your fault.
okay, that makes sense.
Listen.
Dumbass.
I was Slugworth's accountant, for a week at least.
Oh.
Regular bookkeeper was off sick. Until I realized there were
He's been
two
cooking his
sets of
books. Yeah.
One for the authorities.
Been watering
Wow.
down their chocolate and storing the excess in a secret vault deep beneath the cathedral, guarded round
What the heck?
by a corrupt cleric and 500 chocoholic monks.
Chocoholic monks.
The only way in.
You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
Maybe you can bribe the police commissioner with better chocolate. Lifetime supply.
Watch out.
The heck, man?
Glass half full?
Other way up.
Glass half empty.
It's an A. Your first letter.
Oh my god.
Teaching you to read. Can't have my business partner eaten by a tiger. Or
Business partner. That might be useful.
I'm your woman.
What?
Aw.
I did not know she could speak.
I thought you were a mime.
No.
A mime.
Actually used to work at the telephone exchange. Willie's chocolates are incredible.
We got a dream.
That's very
Nice catch.
kind of you, Noodle.
Nice throw.
I don't care how good his chocolates are.
It's amazing.
When do we start?
Looking for someone to sweep me off my feet, you know, whisk me off to a life of adventure. Could that be you?
No.
I'd best be off.
Colin?
Sorry to have wasted your time.
Oh my god.
Confidence is shot. It's true. When people look
It's
at you,
true.
they seem to look straight through. Or like you're something brown they found upon the bottom of their
Oh, damn.
shoe.
Have you been following me?
But just lift the
Time to disappear. Storm drain. Yuck.
Have you ever had chocolate like this?
Not until now.
I've never had chocolate like this.
Oh.
Can you tell me what this word is?
Not a bit of it.
Not a bit of it.
Well, that's a vowel and that's a consonant.
What's that now? You're talking nonsense.
I should
Nonsense. Yeah, he got married. Just finally had some confidence.
All right, where is he? Where did he go?
Nowhere? Oh, did they figure it out? I just realized it's Keegan-Michael. He gained like 100 pounds.
Storm drain in the city.
Oh.
Should we be focusing on all those unsolved murders?
No. This is the priority.
The unsolved murders. Why hasn't he ever set up a trap? If he's been stealing from him for years, and he's able to make such ridiculous contraptions. What was I just saying about a trap?
Been stealing from me for years.
Well, you've started it.
Me?
He started it?
Stole our cocoa beans.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've stopped
Too late.
dancing now. Once I started, we can't stop it.
You came along and pinched the lot.
Hey, why don't you say something?
Well, perhaps I drifted off.
They sent me away till I've paid my friends back 1,000-fold.
1,000-fold?
You gotta be kidding me!
You let me out of here and we can discuss it like gentlemen.
All right.
Are you just gonna run away?
Thank you.
Pass me that miniature frying pan.
What? Not very smart, Willie.
You don't believe me, do you?
Honestly, no.
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 Definitely not. You know that shop? The one you've been dreaming of?
What?
Finally be legitimate. The police wouldn't have any excuse to keep bothering us.
I guess not. Her?
You always assured us she wouldn't be a problem.
What?
The world of your own.
That's cool.
To escape to.
Oh.
This is our home.
How would you like your change? Spendable or edible? Oh, edible, please.
Enjoy?
Oh.
Mr. Wonka? Yes? What's going on?
Oh.
My daughter took one bite and just look at her.
There's nothing wrong with the chocolate milk. Is there?
Uh-oh.
Terribly sorry, everyone, and I know how to explain this, but it appears that the chocolates have been poisoned.
I want my money back. I want compensation. I want revenge.
This is what you get from starting my daughter.
Yikes. The chocolate's gonna melt. Oh.
Is the end of Wonka's chocolate shop.
She promised she would be here. She wasn't.
You didn't actually think that.
Oh, I did. Stupid dream.
Don't say that, Willie. Please, don't ever do.
Come on, Noodle.
We may have encouraged Mrs. Scrubbit to enhance your creations.
We paid her to poison them.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
We've come to offer you a deal.
Oh.
This is for the number cruncher, the plumber, telephonist, so-called funny man, and this is for the girl.
You could change her life, change all their lives.
Yeah.
Never make chocolate again. There's a boat sailing at midnight, and for their sake as much as your own, I hope you're on board.
Night, son.
Okay. Huh?
Huh. Oh, you did it again. Tell me what it is, or I shall poke you quite viciously with a cocktail stick.
Look, where Slugworth shook my hand. It's an A, surrounded by S's.
So what? His name is Arthur Slugworth. It's probably a family ring.
Yes, but Noodle has one just like it.
Noodle.
Uh-huh.
Back here. Wonka, I demand an explanation.
Captain?
Oh, wait.
On
What?
second thoughts, the explanation can wait.
Yeah. How'd you have that ready? Wow. God damn.
friend, Mr. Wonka, done a deal with Mr. Slugworth.
What?
Gave up on his dream to settle your accounts.
Wow.
Noodle. It is part of the lot. But this isn't to pay your bill. This is to keep you here.
What?
What do you mean?
You don't still think he's a lord, do you?
You peasant!
Puffy Waffy. I love you.
Oh man.
Wally, I thought you'd gone.
I did. Slugworth promised you a better life, but he didn't
What the-
exactly keep his side of the bargain.
Could you spare a piece of chocolate for a starving orphan?
I'm sorry, my child. I don't have any money.
Lies.
Everything's fine. Isn't it, Abigail?
They stole the giraffe.
Tell her she might want a duck. Tell her she might what?
Duck!
Nice giraffe.
Run! Everybody out! Save
Ugh.
yourself!
Quiet down, you animals!
Convincing. Ooh. Heist time.
Thanks for all your hard work, Father Julius and the Chocolate Cartel. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
I'll give him a call. No, I can't. I will give him a call.
You will. Do it. Didn't see that coming.
What are the chances?
Those days.
Right? Accounts. That's convenient. Now we gotta get out of here. Crap.
Naughty, naughty, Mr. Wonka. That belonged to my brother, Zebedee.
Brother.
Was he my father?
A hopeless romantic is what he wants. To get a doctor for his sick little newborn. I said I would help.
But you didn't, did you?
Jeez.
Said you put me down a laundry chute. What was her name?
He doesn't know.
My mom.
He was very poor.
What?
Sorry, Felix.
Her name was Dorothy.
Oh, it's in the books.
Smith. It says so right here. I guess you did teach me to read after all.
Aw.
This is all very touching.
But I'm gonna have to kill you now.
That should be enough.
So drown them in chocolate?
Death by chocolate.
What a way to die.
I wondered if you'd do a good deed on my behalf.
What? A good deed? It's a sort of pointless act of selflessness.
Yes, of course, Mr. Wonka.
Little orange man.
Eh?
Little orange man.
Aha.
Inches high. The bloom a jar of chocolates, you see. I think these might be the best I ever made.
Well, isn't that ridiculous? This seems like the most inefficient way to kill someone ever.
Best chocolate you ever made.
Frickin'.
Somebody's coming, look! Wally, we're saved!
Did they come to watch? They came to watch. Sickos. Start drinking the chocolate. Just kidding. Oh no. How did they get out of this?
It was actually my chocolate.
Gong. Orange Man! He's real!
Officer, would you kindly take a look at this?
Ooh.
It details every single illegal payment these men have ever made.
1 second.
Oh! Trap sprung!
Why are we airborne?
Chocolate fountain.
It's our chocolate!
Oh! Their love! Does it have a golden ticket inside? It does! She's here. How'd you clean the chocolate out of your clothes? Aww.
Do you know how many people in this city are named D. Smith?
Oh.
Luckily, you have a friend who works at the telephone exchange. She spent
Oh.
the entire afternoon ringing around. Guess what?
She works in the library.
In the library?
Where she lives.
She lives in the library?
I know you tried. Wimple Lord is very clear on this subject. Until such time as the chocolate is physically in my hat.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you.
You need a factory.
Good luck with that.
And someone to head up the tasting department.
Ooh. In a world of imagination. The ruined castle. Wow. And that's the story of how Willy Wonka created a chocolate monopoly. Aww.
Friends to her friends, Lottie Bell to her foes. One day his ex-wife saw the act.
Oh, except poison all them chocolates.
Ooh. The heck? Weirdos. Bye-bye. Well, that was a really, really beautiful movie, actually. So I was going through bits of this movie as I was preparing for this commentary, and I see Willy Wonka drop the sovereign in the gutter again, and it made me wonder, is that the same gutter and the same sovereign that Charlie comes upon years later? If so... But yeah, one note I have for this film is that I think it would have been much better from a filmmaking perspective if they added more to the villains, because the vast majority of chocolate companies in the real world have horrible labor practices, frequently using child labor and slavery, and the people who do get paid for their work don't even make enough to afford to eat the chocolate that they're making. It's one of the most exploitative industries in the world, and I'm of the opinion that parallels to the real world can make a film that much more powerful. I understand why they didn't or couldn't include that in this film, because Wonka chocolate in real life is probably made with those same practices, but it's just a shame because it's another way capitalism gets in the way of art. But yeah, for people who care, there are definitely companies that sell ethically sourced chocolate. Pretty easy to find with just a quick Google search. But yeah, this film had so many excellent callbacks to the first movie, or is it foreshadowing since this movie is technically acting as a prequel? Probably to the Gene Wilder film since the parents thing doesn't line up with the Johnny Depp's version. But yeah, the laundry room where everybody's stuck working has the same sliding ladder similar to the guy singing Candyman. Of course, there are more obvious ones like the small print that Willy Wonka wound up incorporating into his own contracts, biting into the cup, and the way Wilder does a little hesitation and backtrack on the stairs, Willy Wonka does here as well. Also, I like that his outfit basically hasn't changed in more than 20 years. Of course, there was the golden ticket inside his mom's chocolate bar as well, but it actually was a big surprise how emotional this film was. And I will say, I think my favorite Wonka is still Gene Wilder, but what made this film emotional was the characterization done here. It was so much stronger. We see a much more human side of Willy Wonka because beyond just the weirdo moments from him, we see a Willy Wonka who's at the bottom, trying to achieve his dream, and trying to help out everyone around him on the way up as well. Like, he's still bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, hasn't become jaded with the world, and hasn't locked himself up for 20 years already. And then, of course, there's Noodle. She is a delight, and her story does a lot of emotional heavy lifting in this film as well. I think most people realize there must be some connection with Slugworth as they kept dropping more and more hints, but yikes, what a horrible situation she's put in. But I'm glad she was able to reunite with her mom at the end of the film, and that was really heartwarming. And then there were all the other people working at Scrubbits. I can't believe that contract would hold up in court, because that's absolutely ridiculous. The law enforcement and the way the law works in this country just makes no sense at all. But it was fun to see the Scrubbit indentured servants basically put their trust in Wonka, and they were able to work together to get out of that situation. And of course, Willy Wonka giving up his dream to set them all free, putting others before himself. It's so interesting to see him like this, and I'm very curious what happened to all these relationships as he got older. Like, he let nobody into his factory when he closed it for 20 years? Did none of his friends try to reach out to him? Are they all too old now besides Noodle? And before this film, I was a little nervous that this movie was just gonna try to reboot the series to milk the IP, but now I kind of want to see another film between this one and Gene Wilder's situation as well. Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa was very amusing. For some reason, I remembered his name when I saw him in Glass Onion, but in this context, I knew his face, but I couldn't conjure up the name. Very amusing that Noodle just doesn't believe Willy when he describes the Oompa Loompa until she finally gets to see him at the end. And oh, I thought it was a very nice touch that they made Willy a magician. And he also sources his chocolate ingredients from the far reaches of the world. Just a very impressive young man. And he's capable of great feats of engineering as well, able to create misdirection, disappear quickly from the cops. Freaking Keegan-Michael Key, addicted to chocolate to such a ridiculous degree, was really hilarious. And I thought the music was very well done in this film. The songs are interesting, catchy, and the rhymes were weird but great. It was fun thinking of things to rhyme with Noodle. But yeah, I think the strongest part of the music was actually the way they used music from the Wilder film, the Oompa Loompa song, and of course, the way they used Pure Imagination was beautiful. Like, if you want music to be more emotional, just slow it down a little bit and play it again softly. So yeah, Chalamet was actually my second favorite Willy Wonka, but this is easily my favorite Willy Wonka film. It just has so much heart. All in all, just a really fun and enjoyable film. I would give it a 9.25 just for resonating so much emotionally, but heck of a film. Alright, thanks for watching. Full reactions can be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.